Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I just wanted to make a quick video addressing the outrageous comments by Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg on Fox News. Now, as you may have heard, he went on Fox News today and he criticized Ukraine for taking out that Russian general in Moscow with the exploding scooter. Now, by way of quick background, the person that Ukraine liquidated wasn't just any ordinary Russian general. He had, in fact, the day before been indicted in Ukraine for the use of banned chemical weapons against Ukraine's defense forces. So he was a military combatant and a legitimate target for that reason, but he was also somebody who presented a continuing future risk and threat to Ukraine, its military, and its people. That's the same justification and the same reasoning used by the United States when it kills terrorists. It's the doctrine of necessity. So it was legal under the laws of war, and it was legal under the doctrine of necessity. But what's particularly galling and outrageous about what Lieutenant General Kellogg said today is the fact that the United States has done the exact same thing he's criticizing Ukraine for literally hundreds of times. Look at World War II. Were 226 German generals who were killed by the United States and its allies in World War II. We killed Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto through a specific targeted assassination operation called Operation Vengeance in the Pacific, and it was successful. And more specifically, let's look at the global war on terrorism. You see, we have killed 1,740 plus civilians pursuing our own military enemies in foreign countries. Ukraine didn't kill any civilians or any innocent people in this operation. And in fact, I'm not aware of any operations where it's killed any significant number of civilians in its military operations within Russia. So if we're going to be killing nearly 2,000 civilians going after our military targets, how the hell are we going to criticize Ukraine for going after one general and taking out him and his staffer? Now, I'm not criticizing the United States in its drone program or how it's pursued its global war on terrorism objectives. I'm merely saying, compare what the United States has done with what Ukraine did, and it's obvious. It's just complete hypocrisy by General Kellogg. And another thing, we tried to kill Saddam Hussein dozens of times during the wars with Iraq. That's a foreign head of state we tried to kill dozens of times with bomb strikes and other operations in a foreign country. If that's okay for the United States to do, tell me, by any logic, reason, or law, what Ukraine did is improper. And don't forget about Muammar Gaddafi. We also tried to kill him and his family in Libya, again, in a foreign country. That was effectively a targeted assassination. So I just wanted to point these things out because I think these historical points of reference are important to understand what happened today and why General Kellogg really needs to figure out what the hell he's saying because he sounds like a moron. Thank you and have a nice day.